In this video right here, I'm gonna talk about 3 things I love about the Dallas area and 3 things I could do without. So stay tuned. What's up everybody, my name is Darius Holmes and welcome to my YouTube channel, Living in Dallas, Texas. Now if this is your first time to my channel and you want to know everything eating, sleeping, living, playing, and working here in Dallas, Texas, smash that subscribe button. And also don't forget to hit the little bell down below so you can be reminded every time I upload a new video. And honestly, I get so many calls and texts about people wanting to relocate here to the Dallas area, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about relocating here to the Dallas area, all you gotta do is connect with me. Call, shoot me a text, or even an email. I got your back with all your Dallas Metroplex real estate needs. Alright, let's dive right into it. Starting out with my pros of living in Dallas. Here in Dallas, there are a million different things to get into and also a million places to do them. From Deep Ellum to the Design District, the Metroplex is full of nooks and crannies from everything from cultural to cuisine. Here in Dallas, we love to shop. I mean, there's so many different places to go out shopping, from malls to outlets. I mean, everything. Anything you can possibly think of, we have it here in Dallas. And I can guarantee you there is something to meet your shopping needs, such as the Galleria Mall, North Park Mall, as well as Highland Park Village, just to name a few. There are also many historical sites, parks, and museums to visit throughout the city, including downtown Dallas's own Clyde Warren Park. And if that's not enough, you can always go down to the ballpark, catch a Rangers game, or right across the street, catch the Cowboys at AT&T Stadium. Or if you're near downtown Dallas, I can guarantee you the Mavericks might be playing. If not the Mavericks, you can also catch a Dallas Stars game. It's almost a guarantee you would never be bored from a lack of things to do here in Dallas. Now my number 2 spot, hands down, has to go to the overwhelming choices of restaurants here. You know I love to eat, so I could talk on this one for hours, but I'm not going to torture you with that. The Dallas dining scene has something for every palate. Whether you want the bold, smoky taste, or Texas smoked brisket, or perhaps a crisp summer salad, Dallas chefs and restaurants will make your dining experience one you will not regret. And just a little FYI, do you know that you can eat 3 meals per day at a different restaurant for the entire year and still not experience everything that Dallas has to offer in the restaurant industry? Just a little FYI. Now, I'm not going to go out and try that, but just saying, it's a lot of choices you have here at your disposal. Now, while I'm sitting here talking about restaurants, let me give a shout out to a few of my favorites. First off, we have Bob's Steak and Chop House, located in the Omni Hotel Dallas. Also in the Omni Hotel Dallas, we have the Owner's Box. Hey, you can't go wrong with a cold beer and some hot wings. And last but not least, we have Restaurant 560 by Wolfgang and Puck. You can find this restaurant 560 feet above Dallas's own landmark Reunion Tower in downtown Dallas. The chef awaits you. My number 3 pro, there is no state tax here in Dallas, Texas. Plain and simple. Me and my fellow Texans, we love having extra coins in our pocket, and I'm sure you would too. Recently, we just had an election and voted yes to forbid state taxes from being in our Constitution. As infrastructure and services must be paid for somehow, we rely on income from sales and excise taxes to foot the bill. In some jurisdictions, sales taxes can be high as 8.25%, as they are here in Dallas, Texas. Property taxes are also higher than in most states, with the net result being an overall tax burden of 8.18% of personal income. Nevertheless, we're still one of the lowest in the United States, with the state ranking 18th. Now with that being said, no state tax equals more money in your pocket. Hands down. Gotta love it. Alright, now it's time for some things that I could do without here in Dallas, Texas. My cons list. Now, since I didn't have that many some good ones I can come up with, I'm gonna try to combine these three into a little rant to give you the bad side of things, in my opinion, here in Dallas, Texas. Now, you know I love my Dallas neighbors, but here in Dallas, some of my neighbors, my fellow neighbors, they don't know what a blinker or a yield sign is. A lot of people are always in a hurry to get to some important a meeting. Now, if you're not driving 10 to 20 miles above the speed limit, expect someone to tailgate you. And if you don't get out the way and you're still not driving fast enough for them, once they get around you, don't be surprised if you get the finger flicked at you. Just saying, people here are a little on the wild side. Not all people are like this, but it happens. Getting around Dallas and the surrounding areas could also be a hassle due to a lot of construction. The Dallas Metroplex is growing at such a rapid pace, it seems like every road I travel has some kind of construction going on due to all the population growth here in Dallas. Now, I get it. I really do. We need all the improvements, the potholes and stuff like that. That can be bad on your car. But all I'm saying is, don't tear up every road at the same time. I know some roads that they didn't started construction on or improvements on seemed like about a year ago. It's still the same way it was when they started. I just wish they would start one project at a time, and before you start another project, finish the project. It would be a lot less headache. Now, I do have to say, when they do finish a project, it's pretty darn nice. It makes for a nice commute. Now, with my fellow tailgaters causing all these accidents out here, texting and driving and not paying attention to the road with all this construction going on around town, leads me to my final point. The traffic. Now, I've seen worse, but DFW traffic can be a nightmare. Due to the city being so spread out, which also leads to longer commutes. Then on top of that, you add Mr. and Mrs. Tailgater, who was texting and hit the median in the construction zone. And on top of that, the driver who likes to drive 40 and a 70 and think it's cool. And on top of that, majority of the people that are commuting are headed in the same direction and have to be at their destination usually around the same time. That's mostly my 8 to 5 workers. Now think about it. With all that being said, that's your typical Dallas traffic. Now, if you just really want to make matters even worse, add in a few elements. How about a light rain or maybe even a thunderstorm? But that's another video. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and my little rant on the con side of things. Hey, if this is your first time to this channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, comment down below, and don't forget to click the little bell right over here in the corner so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Whatever you may be looking for, whether it's downtown, uptown, upscale, or even country living, I got your back with everything Dallas Fort Worth. See you on the next one.